So, good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back again. Still no sign of Ratcliffe. But before we get into talking footy, 5 years ago today, I started this channel. 5 years has flown past, man. I can't believe it.
Oh
5
shit!
years. I
Alright,
know
big up, bro. Man said 2 years today. Ollie got sacked as well, bro.
that.
It's a good day, man.
It's a great day, man. We're having a celebratory Heineken. 53.5 million views in 5 years, but I only
Jeez.
get views when I'm negative, apparently. You know what I'm saying? Nearly 90k subs. We're flying, man. It's going well. But
Damn.
big up to everyone inside, man. And how are you, mate? You good?
But I'm sweet, bro. I'm sweet, bro. Man's just here, man. Just here, bro. No sign of Ratcliffe. Ah, it's just nonsense, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Even when it's not the best news and it's other news, nothing's reported on time, bro. It's all just bullshit. That's why I said I just need to wait until I see him holding the scarf in it, and then we can get it moving, bro.
Yeah, I don't understand why it's taking so long. Like, if the deal's done, obviously it's done, isn't it? Like, so just announce it, or even announce it in principle, like they do with transfers.
Yeah.
Because Man United always tweet out that you've agreed a deal with a
In
club.
principle, yeah, and
In
even with
principle,
sponsorships and all these things, they
mm,
agree in principle first, and it gets announced.
yeah, maybe it's not done then.
No, it doesn't seem
maybe it's
like it is done.
maybe it's not done at all. And listen, it's not really going to affect anything right now as of today because he's probably working behind the scenes anyway as it is.
Yeah,
So it's just more for the fans really, just to know, right, it's done. We can bury that. We can move on now, and you can start maybe having a bit of optimism about the football club, depending on what happens going forward. But
for
yeah, I
sure.
don't understand it, mate. If I'm being honest, and I'm seeing this Murtough guy, Murtough madness is maybe just maybe staying at the football club.
Yeah,
Yeah. Bro, it's peak. I can't lie. This guy was getting potted apparently, or leaving, or whatever it was, and
yeah,
now they're looking to keep him there.
yeah. But staying for what? And this is the problem with Manchester United. They're keeping people in positions for no reason, and they're almost inventing jobs for people. It's just like when Ralph came in, he said he didn't know what Darren Fletcher did. Like, this is the problem. Like, we've just got people at the club here with no defined like job roles. They're just there because people want them there. Like, that's another waste of money as well, having people in positions with no defined clear roles and responsibilities. Like, it's just a waste of money.
Mm, jobs for the boys, mate. But unfortunately,
Exactly.
that's football, isn't it? Yeah,
Yeah, and it's
especially.
just another example of too many chefs, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? In the kitchen, we don't need that.
Mm, yeah. See, this is the thing that's going to be very crucial between now and the end of the season to see exactly what this Ratcliffe guy does, because is he another guy that's just going to come in and hire his own people? Again, jobs for the boys, but is it different jobs for the boys? Because is he going to get rid of some of these people that shouldn't be at your football club that are nicking jobs? Yeah, and if he brings his own people in and they're better than what you have, that shouldn't just be the standard. It should be, are they the best available? Yeah, because anyone, I don't know what Darren Fletcher does. Nobody knows what he does. But is there somebody that can come in and do better than what Miles better and the best in that position, whatever his position is? I don't even know his job title.
Bro,
But
I'll be real, yeah. His job is not even needed. He doesn't do anything. Like, he doesn't do nothing. If he did anything, he wouldn't be on the training ground. Like, why is he on the training ground? Like, if he's got an office job, but he's always in tracksuit bottoms. Like, it don't make sense. Like, the guy is a complete fraud. He's only there because I think his wife works at the club, so they've just offered him a job for whatever reason to keep him sweet, and his kids are there in the academy as well. Like, it's a joke. He's got two kids in the academy, and his wife works there, bro. It's a disgrace. And this is the thing. I hope with Ratcliffe coming in, it will mean that situations like this don't happen again, and we don't just keep giving these guys jobs, man. It's not good enough.
no, it ain't. And that is a massive reason as to why your football club has been buried for 15 years or 10 years, whatever,
Yeah.
because you're just handing out jobs to people that don't deserve them in the first place and ain't qualified for them.
Yep.
Like, I mean, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer never qualified to do that job. You gave him that job for how long? 3 years, 2.5 years, something like that. Yeah, and now Ten Hag's there. Okay, cool. Ten Hag's got a history of managing football clubs and winning a few trophies, but he wasn't
But
the best
nothing
man.
the size of Man United. And even when you look at Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, what's he done since Man United?
Probably chilling on the pension.
Nothing, bro. This is what I'm trying to say. Like, he's so bad at the job that he couldn't even get another one. At least David Moyes, yeah. Look what David Moyes did. Look what Van Gaal did. Do you know what I'm saying? Van Gaal went back
Jose
to
as well.
exactly. Look at Jose went to manage other teams, bro. Like, Oli can't get a job. That tells you, yeah. Out of all the managers we hired, he was by far the most incompetent.
Facts. Yeah, absolute facts. I think he was working for, was it Mulder women's team or something at one point after he left?
It was his
Under 17s.
because his daughter played for them. That's why he was coaching his daughter's team.
He relegated the under 17s. Oh my days.
Yeah,
That's embarrassing.
yeah. His daughter played for the under 17s team, so I think it was his daughter's team he was coaching, I believe.
No, that's wild. I can't lie. That's crazy.
That guy gets
got
relegation, just follows him around.
And then just relegate. Like maybe it was when he was sitting down on the computer playing Football Manager and that. Maybe he's still using them same tactics.
Nah, the Oli thing's crazy. That's what I mean. Like, it's an absolute madness. And like someone put in that Phil Jones is coaching the youth team. Phil Jones literally stole a living at Manchester United, yeah. And then they've given him extra money. Like, it's actually a disgrace when you look at it. And it's the same. Jack Wilshere was coaching the Arsenal academy, and he got offered a job, I think, in the US or something. Or was it the other way around? Or was he in the US and then Arsenal brought him to England?
No, he was in where was he? Austria or Denmark or somewhere playing. Yeah, and then he came back from there. Maybe he was, I don't know, but he was definitely in Austria or somewhere.
Yeah, but he got offered a coaching job. I think he's at Arsenal, but I think he got offered one in a coaching job in the United States. And it's like, and that's why when people said to me, "Oh, why wouldn't I?" Well, this is why I'd never coach, bro. There's no point coaching in this country because it's like you get all these ex-players, yeah, that don't know nothing about football that get given a job at the end of their career, like Phil Jones. Like, no one's gonna tell. See, it was Kroenke's team. There you go. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but he's one of us, mate. He's one of us.
No one's telling me that Phil Jones would be a better manager than me. It's not happening, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, look, that's who man would be competing with. Yep. People like Phil Jones. What's the point? Like, it's an absolute waste of time.
And Jack
trying to coach. And Jack Wilshere, what's he done? Like, what's he done as a coach? Nothing. And even though he was a talented footballer, didn't do much there either. Do you know what I mean? Not his fault, of course. Injuries are unlucky, but at the end of the day, like, these are the people you're competing with. And this is why English coaches factually are the worst coaches, yeah, in the world. It's because it's easier for them to get their coaching badges than anywhere else. When you look at places like Germany, yeah, Germany, I think you have to do 10 times more hours before you get given your license. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to say. And you actually have to do the hours. In England, your club just pays for your badges and you can coach, yeah, and just get an exemption. So, like, Lampard was coaching Chelsea without a UEFA license. Like, it's a joke.
Yeah, it's mad. The only thing Jack Wilshere has done as a coach is take the team to the wrong football stadium on match day. He took them to Bournemouth instead of Brighton, or vice versa.
No.
Yeah,
he said, seaside somewhere, innit? Like,
yeah, begin to be. I'm not even joking. He literally took them to the wrong stadium, mate. Like, how do you do that? Like, that's mad. Yeah, he literally took them to the wrong place. I think they were supposed to go Bournemouth or Brighton. They ended up at the other. Like, they're not even close.
Whoa.
We had to have the game called off.
No.
It was like, we should have been docked 3 points for that.
That's crazy, you know. But this is what I'm trying to say, and that's what you're going up against if you want to coach. Like, it's not worth it.
The only reason he's got a job at Arsenal is sympathy. Let's just be real with it.
But it is, though. Do you know what I'm saying? Because unfortunately, yeah, as good of a player as he was, yeah, like, he never had long enough of a career to say, oh yeah, cool, he's an Arsenal legend and that. Like, he's like, he didn't play long enough. Do you know what I mean? So it's like he's just been given a job because of that, because his football career didn't work out.
Facts. And that's the thing. It's like same. We're doing the same with El Neni now. Right? El Neni only got that new contract because we want to make him into a coach afterwards. And it's like,
oh, really?
That's the only reason he got the contract. Arteta spoke about it before. He said, because he had the whole year out with an injury. Yeah, and we gave him a new deal in that year out. Yeah, and gave him another year. Yeah, just so we can keep him here and then he can be a coach. And it's like, come on, man, is this what we're dealing with? Mohamed El Neni as coach? Yeah, mad.
It's crazy. I thought we were going to do that with Juan Mata, and then we didn't keep him, and then we let him go. But it's like, I could imagine Mata being a good coach. But, yeah, forget all that, man.
Yeah, mate, it's wild. It's absolutely wild. Some of the stuff that happens in football is crazy, mate. Like, you're seeing these dead people, like, just getting decent job after job. Look at Sam Allardyce, the amount of jobs that guy had.
Bro, he was sitting in the stand with Fergie the other day. Do you know what I mean? Like the United game. Couldn't believe it.
Maybe he was trying to get some tips on the horse racing or something.
Yeah, but it's just like he's chilling there, yeah, with Silent Ferguson. And this is what I mean. It's an old boys club, innit? Like, Big Sam could go back in to get another job tomorrow if he wanted, because look at the company he's keeping, bro. Like, it's all about your network, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you can be sitting there cheesing with Silent Ferguson at Old Trafford, then you can go get whatever job you want, mate.
Yeah, especially if Fergie gives the seal of approval.
100%. Like, it goes without saying, innit? And that's what it is, man.
There's loads of them been like that, man. Tony Pulis was another one. That guy used to bounce around from club to club to club, and it's like, how do you keep getting jobs, mate? Honestly, Steve Bruce is another one. He's probably the worst.
Yeah, but
that guy's
again,
done about 13 clubs.
Disciple of Silent Ferguson as well, Steve Bruce, Mark Hughes, all these guys. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, the Godfather's on the phone, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Seal the deal. Like, this is just what it is, and that's why, like I said, when they're talking about corruption with Man City and Chelsea and that, bro, if we wanted to cut out corruption in football, yeah, there would be no team, yeah. There would be no team, yeah, that would go without punishment, probably from the Premier League all the way down, maybe 8 leagues, 9 leagues down into the conference, semi-pro teams, whatever. Bro, everyone's doing it, bruv.
Mate, have you seen the story about Spurs today?
Yeah.
With Defoe.
Yeah, but was it Redknapp at the time, Portsmouth?
Yeah.
Well, there you go,
so,
then,
yeah.
innit? So, yeah, you know, Harry got some of that 7 million.
Yeah, man, that went in the dog's account in Monaco. The dog's account that he didn't even know he had. You know what I mean?
Man said that he used a dodgy agent. What does that mean? The agent wasn't registered or something?
Yeah, he wasn't a registered agent, yeah. Yeah, that was probably one of his pals.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, just pretend you're an agent, mate. Just pretend.
Oh, my days.
Yeah, Rosie the dog, that's it.
So how's it come out now, though? Like, do you know what I mean?
Bro, that's what I'm saying, yeah. The reason that has come out now is because the mainstream media have gone down this route because of Everton getting their sanction, yeah?
Yeah.
Like now it's, oh my God, City and Chelsea are going to be relegated. So now what they're doing is they're now going to go, oh, let's throw the Tottenham one out. They've probably known about that since it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, but right time, right place.
Yeah.
Because now everyone's on the corruption thing. Oh, we'll throw that out there about Tottenham. Now it's another Big Six club that's going to be maybe in trouble. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All a load of crap, man. Like none of these clubs are going to have anything happen to them. Yeah, City are getting away with most things. Yeah, Chelsea would get away with most things. One of them weren't even under like ownership. In fact, both of them weren't.
Both of them weren't under the ownership.
Mate, it's just.
What I said. If you go down that rabbit hole, yeah, be careful in it because you don't know what you're gonna find down there. Like, and that's what it is. That you don't know what you're gonna find down there. From Arsene Wenger's magic vitamin injections he was giving the players, to Silent Ferguson's dodgy dealings with agents and probably even the Glazers and that. The fact that David Beckham openly said that Silent Ferguson, yeah, wanted him to sign with his agent, yeah, and he didn't, and then he was scared and he didn't talk to him and that, bro. You know he was getting money from that deal, or else why would he want Beckham to sign to his agent? Do you know what I'm saying? So there was dodgy shit happening there. Even when the Glazers came in, I wouldn't be surprised if he got some money there because he protected them when he was in charge, and he still works for them now. Do you know what I mean? And I think he's on the board of directors as well. So, do you know what I'm saying? I'm sure when they took over, there was some agreement between him and them that he can still stay on, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying?
He's getting $3 million a year.
But there you go. So come on, bro. Listen, there's corruption at every club, bro. Do you know what I mean?
He's the whole reason they're the owner.
Bruv, exactly. I can talk on my team because I know more about what happens at my team because I follow them. I don't know what happens at anyone's team. But I'm not stupid enough to sit here and think that Silent Ferguson wasn't doing dodgy things, bro, because I know human nature. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, respectfully, yeah, it's like the guy's getting paid $3 million a year, yeah, and to do what? Do you know what I'm saying? Because
sit in the stadium every week and just like,
but that's it, and watch a game every week, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like he's like the equivalent to the royal family, but for Manchester United. Everyone's like, oh, the Queen's got had such a hard job. It's like any job that you can do at 95 ain't hard. Do you know what I'm saying? Because literally, like, you can't even wipe your own ass at that age. So if you can still do that job, it's not that difficult, is it? Do you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And that's what I'm trying to say. So it's like you getting 3 million a year just to watch football, to watch Man United once a week. Come on, bro. Like no one else is getting that.
Nope. And then he flew off to Bahrain to watch his horse win and pocketed $500,000. Easy life. Why does he need the money?
But that's what I'm trying to say, bro. Like my man's getting paid just to be there. So I know that there was some sort of arrangement. There was some sort of money passed under a table and so on and so
Yeah,
forth.
facts.
Because it wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones, and I don't begrudge him that. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't begrudge him that because at the end of the
But
day,
what he's done for your football club is that he's
yeah,
earned it.
it's not just that. He's a smart businessman. I would do the same thing. So I'm not saying that he's wrong. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's wrong. Like, if something's going to happen at the club that I work at and have influence in, I'm going to make sure that it benefits me in some sort of way because any man with sense would. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. It's just like when Wenger was at Arsenal and you lot were moving stadiums and stuff like that, and they were like, we're not going to give you money. I'm sure Wenger said, all right, cool, but just make sure when I get my severance, yeah, make sure I get something nice in there.
Make sure every time we tell a player, I want the percentage of the profit.
yeah, bro. Just make sure I get something nice when this goes out, and I'm not gonna complain publicly. And you know what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna keep the temperature down because that's
See,
what
I'm still not convinced. Right, when we moved to that stadium, all the stories have come out and all of that. That the bank said, yeah, we'll give you the loan, but Wenger has to stay for 5 more years. I'm not convinced, man. Why would a bank dictate that the manager has to stay for 5 years?
Nah, but that's what I'm saying. Maybe it wasn't as straight up as a bank and like a proper loan. Maybe it was a dodgy loan, bruv. Do you understand? And maybe the guy was like, yo, Wenger's my guy, bro. You get me? Maybe it wasn't a bank. Maybe it was a loan shark, bruv. You know them was like a little mafia, bro, or something. You never
I'm knocking
know.
on the door every Friday night. Yeah, you got my money, mate.
Bro, I'm telling you, these things happen, Lee. And this is what I'm saying. At the end of the day, like, remember, this is billionaires' playground. This isn't normal business, bro. And if you're not ruthless, you don't become a billionaire. So all these guys are warmongers, all of them. So because of that, there's always gonna be that you have to be ruthless in that world. Like even when Sir Alex Ferguson was loaning players to his son, like and then the team sacked him, so he said, "Yeah, give me my players back, bruv." Like this is what these men do. This is what the bro literally said, "Give me back my players because you sacked my son, bro." Like Darren, bro. I think that like
Yeah,
what?
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. You loaned the players, yeah, to the club, and then your son got sacked, so you took them back, bro. Like this is what my gaffer was doing.
Back now, please. Can I have my ball back? I'm going
That's what
home.
my gaffer was. I'm going home, so yeah, that's it. Game's done. Lock off. You know, like that, bro.
It's my ball, mate. You go and get your own ball.
Bro, it's that, innit? So we know that dodgy things were happening all over the place. Like we know that, innit?
Mate, there's no way when Arsenal's new stadium was costing 20 million a year and we were qualifying for Champions League every year, the revenue was going up. There is no way Arsenal had to sell all them players.
No, they didn't.
We sold out to Man City and Barcelona. It was pathetic.
No, facts.
There's no way we had to sell all them players.
And where was that money going? Don't tell me the manager wasn't getting a kickback from that.
Mate, he was getting pay rise after pay rise. He was the highest paid manager in the world at one point, and we'd won nothing for 9 years.
But there you go, bro. Do you know what I mean? And that was probably in the agreement. He said, "You know what? I'll keep everything patterned on my end and just make sure that you nice me. Make sure I get my little pay increase. Make sure I get my little bonus, my little top 4 bonus." That's why top 4 became Champions League. He became a trophy because he said, "Yo, give me my little top 4 bonus." You know what I'm saying? When I get top 4, just give me a little extra. You know what I mean? Million here for this and million here for that and all. Come on, bro.
This is a great comment as well. Fergie got a share of the Ronaldo deal to come back when they highlighted it as Fergie called Ronaldo. Yeah, come back, mate. Come back. Yeah, I'll do the deal for you. Yeah, I'll get it sorted. Don't worry, whatever you want. Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, we could get Ronaldo back. That would increase revenue. Yeah, the shirt sales will go through the roof. Marketing level 100.
But that's what I mean. They tried to dress it up like he was gonna go to Man City, and then Ferguson called him and he changed his mind. Man City never wanted him. You know, like that. They just done it to try and sell the whole romance thing to us. Do you know what I mean? Because we're idiots, bro. Because we're just gonna buy it. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is what it is, and that's why, bro. Like, at least there's people in this chat with sense, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because people will hear what we're saying and think that it's even a criticism, bro. It's not even a criticism. I'm just telling you, this is how the world of business works.
In all levels of business, and
Every level.
the more money you've got, the more power you've got, and you can manipulate stuff. It's not rocket
100,
science, is it? Yeah,
100%.
this happens everywhere, man. Like literally everywhere. Every
And
single
I'm not,
football
and it's not wrong. It's part of the game, bro. It's part of the game. It's not wrong.
Facts, absolute facts, man. And then the thing is as well, right? Wenger's now got a cushy little job in FIFA, yeah, and he's trying to change the offside rule. Yeah, have you seen it? He's trying to make
I've seen it.
player can go behind the defender, the striker can go behind the defender, but as long as
there's a part of his body that's on side.
yeah, all that does is just move the conversation and the line on the pitch from there to there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a genius idea because Wenger came up with it. Yeah, it's called the Wenger offside rule. Like, do me a favor. Yeah, you telling me you ain't getting paid out of that?
Yeah, of course he is.
Yeah, like 100%. Bro, that guy, man, I swear to God, yeah. He's probably got more.
You know what it is, yeah? Like, that rule's crazy.
History of the game.
That rule's crazy because the reason why I don't like it, yeah, is the reason why I don't like that rule is because it makes VAR more important. I like the attacker's advantage. However, it needs to be obvious. I prefer something was obvious to the linesman, bro. I don't want to be even more reliant on VAR. That's annoying. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Because it's like, now we're in a situation where something can look offside and it's not.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Off, but his toenails onside.
But that's what I mean. He can look miles off, but he's not. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's annoying. Like, some of these ones where they look offside, yeah, but they're not, yeah. It's marginal, but these decisions aren't marginal no more. Because if you're saying that his whole body can be ahead, yeah, but like his heel can be in line with the other guy's thing, but he's leaning offside, there's a whole gap between the two players, but it's like, he's played on by this? Nice. It's getting
ridiculous. That's what it is. They're messing around with it too much. Like,
yeah, it doesn't make sense.
And if you are going to do all of this, at least have proper technology. Like the Newcastle goal against us, all three of they released the audio, and all three of the way they were explaining it for 4 minutes. Yeah, I was like, well, that kind of makes sense. But it's not a VAR issue. It's not having the cameras in line at the stadium. So we couldn't see if that ball was out of play because they didn't have the camera there. They put a camera in the goalpost or a corner flag or something. Like, come on, it ain't difficult, is it? And like then you can't see whether Gordon was offside because of no camera angle could show whether he was offside. Yeah. It's like people cry about VAR all they like, which is cool, whatever. I don't really like it either. Yeah, but if it's not clear and obvious like that one wasn't, right? Why are people crying about it? Get better tech. Facts. Like the amount of money in the game, like we've said this before, when they have the camera flying around in the air and it zooms all the way down straight up to the player and it's on the wires in the stadium, why don't they just use VAR like that?
Yeah, facts. That's like, what I mean. It's jarring.
Surely it can be done.
It can be.
They don't want it done. They don't want it done because it wouldn't surprise me one bit either. Yeah, if this whole VAR thing was brought in just to dramatize the game in England even more. Yeah, like make even more weird decisions here and there. Oh yeah, this team got stitched. Now they're taking it away from the referee being the issue every week. So now the heat's off the refs every week, and now it's going to somebody we don't even know, sat in a studio somewhere, like watching a computer. Yeah, and it wouldn't surprise me if that was the reason it came in anyway. Yeah, because let's be real, there's still embarrassing decisions every week.
Yeah, facts. Like it hasn't changed very much.
It
hasn't changed very much. Someone in the chat said, yeah, that this new offside rule is gonna kill high lines, and it is to a certain extent because it's like it'll be hard. It'll be very hard unless you're Rashford or something like that. It'll be very hard to get caught offside repeatedly, like with that new rule. Because even if you try and time it to be just in line, you get given 2 or 3 inches grace. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So if you curve your runs like intelligent strikers are supposed to do, or like when you see these dumb wide men getting caught offside, and it's like, bro, How you getting caught offside? You're looking across the line, bruv. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like this. It's the maddest thing. So it's gonna be a lot harder to get caught offside in it. So if you're smart, it should be amazing. It should be amazing for forwards.
Yeah, the problem is half of them ain't smart.
No, they're not.
Half
They're
of
not at
them
all.
ain't smart at all, mate. Like you said, the amount of times you think, oh, that why aren't they looking down the line? Yeah, and they're getting caught offside time after time. I see the Chelsea Tottenham game, I think it was. The amount of times Sterling and all of them lot were getting caught offside.
Oh, bro, it was
It's just ridiculous.
embarrassing. If them
Yeah,
man knew the offside rule, they could have put 8, 9 past Tottenham.
easy. Yeah, easy. Yeah, it's crazy. And that's the thing. Like, half of these players are brain dead. Yeah, they don't have any IQ when it comes to football. They don't know how to read the game properly. Yeah, they're just good athletes and they can run quick.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. Yeah, and that is the problem. But that's what the Premier League wants, isn't it? That's how it's gone. And it's the best marketed league in the world.
Mm,
Yeah, which is why everyone says it's the best league in the world. It ain't the best league. The football's trash.
yeah.
Yeah, football is trash. Week in, week out, I watch it and I just sit there and think nobody can cross a ball. Nobody can defend.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
technical level is low. It is low. Like across the board, it is low. The technical level, for sure. But it's the athleticism, it's the pace, and the physicality. On a technical level, yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not up there, bruv. I can't lie.
Yeah,
And
crazy.
you see
Man.
it in Europe. You see it in Europe.
Mate, I watch La Liga all the time, man. Even Granada, yeah, who are sat right down near the bottom of the table, mate. They're just pinging the ball around, popping it around, comfy on the ball. Like, and it's like, why can't we do that in our country? Yeah, but it gets coached out of them from an early age. Anyone who's half decent ain't getting a game in England. Yeah,
No,
anyone who's got,
facts.
and that's why players like Bernardo Silva stand out. Yeah, because
Yeah,
how
of
many
course.
Bernardo Silvas have we got in the Premier League? Like, do
No,
you know
it's
what I'm
true.
saying?
No, it is. It is. You're right though, because it's just like, whoa, went and got bopped by Copenhagen, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Like Copenhagen, it doesn't matter what team we put out, we should be beating them. Like, there's not a team that Man United could field, yeah, from their first 25 squad players, yeah, that should lose to FC Copenhagen, home or away. Like, it's Copenhagen. Do you know what I mean? The Danish league, bro. Like, I don't even know where that's ranked in Europe. Like, we're not meant to lose games to them. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Carlsberg FC.
that's crazy. That doesn't make no sense. Do you know what I mean? And that tells you all you need to know, bro. Like really and truly, yeah. When the physicality is taken out of the game, do you know what I mean? A lot of these teams in the Premier League ain't really it, bruv.
That's true. And the thing is, you can have all the most physical players in the world. Yeah, you come up against a team that can keep the ball and pass the ball
It's
and
long.
cross them. Yeah, it's going to be a very long day, and you will lose most of the time. Which is why when English teams go up against Spanish teams, they get battered.
They get popped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last 70, 80, 90 games, English teams versus Spanish piss all over English teams.
No, it's
Yeah, and that's
facts.
not just the big boys, that's the little ones as well.
Yeah.
Like Villarreal's and that, and the Alaves and
Yeah.
Deportiva.
Yeah.
And like
Sociedad,
all the way
of
back.
that, bro.
Yeah. Literally popping the ball around. You can't get the ball. All you got to do is just try and smash into him, but that don't work. Yeah,
It doesn't work because, bro, the ball's gone.
yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, it's actually crazy. Listen, big up everyone inside, man. Smash these likes up, people. We've got about 10 minutes left before I go on with Fluers. Last 10 minutes, let's talk about England, man, because I've seen everyone crying and bitching and moaning about Southgate ball, right? But
It's
I posted it is horrible, but I posted a tweet yesterday because everyone was crying about Saka and Rice playing. All the top gooners and that, they were crying. And I was like, let's not cry when they don't get picked. Now they get picked and they're playing, they're crying. Oh, but it's a meaningless game. Okay, well, Saka played 83 minutes in 4 games this season after we were 3-0 up in all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he played 84 minutes last night. What's the difference?
Yeah, Mikel's not resting him anyway.
Exactly. And that's my point. And then people want to sit there and cry about the state of the football and this and that. This is statistically, I think, England's second best manager in history. Like, in terms of win percentage, he's got the most wins at a major tournaments, better than any manager. He's got us to a final, quarters, and a semi. Why aren't they trusting the process?
But that's what I'm saying. That these guys, when you actually break it down for them like that, yeah, they don't want to agree with you, because if they have to agree with you, then they have to agree that Arteta needs to go. And this is the problem, Lee. That they can't agree with you because then they're snookered, mate. And this is the thing, because on paper, he's doing a great job, Southgate.
Yep.
But when you actually dissect it, the geezer is underperforming massively. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. So if you want to get really like forensic with what Southgate's done, who he's beaten in the major tournaments, you'll actually see that he ain't done nothing. Like his
Yeah.
best result, I think, is beating that dead German team, yeah, that sacked their manager straight after. Like that's his best result as an England manager. And whenever we come up against a decent team, we've lost.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, every single time we play somebody quality, we get pinged off the park. Yeah, or bottle it. Yeah, and this is the thing. Yeah, like if you're gonna hold Southgate accountable, hold your club manager accountable. Yeah,
Facts.
because that manager Southgate, although I think he's crap, I also don't think Arteta's any good.
Mm.
Yeah, he's got us to a level, the same as Southgate's got England back to a level.
Mm.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and the difference between the two, one manager sees the team 4 times a year, and the other one sees them every day.
Mm.
Yeah, and can spend money. So when people want to say about the pool of players Southgate can pick, yeah, and listen, it is a quality pool of players. We know that.
Yeah.
Probably up there with France, Portugal, probably less so Brazil now, although Brazil has
Yeah.
still got some top players.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we've got pretty much unlimited money, really. So we can go and buy a pool of players as well. The difference is they're not all going to be English. Yeah, so it's like if you're going to hold Arteta to this, like, oh my God, he's the Messiah, yeah, for winning nothing for 3.5 years, yeah, and getting to one final in its entirety, then what's the issue with Southgate?
No, you're right.
It makes no sense. I don't want either of them. Yeah, get rid of both. I thought Ancelotti was going Brazil, but I see yesterday Madrid are offering him a new deal.
Oh,
Yes, go and get Ancelotti.
fuck it, no.
Yeah, I thought he'd already signed for Brazil national
Yeah,
team.
so did
But,
I. I thought he was going there.
yeah, Madrid have offered him a 2-year deal.
Yeah, but they were saying Brazil when we're looking at Alonso and that, bro. This is, I don't know, bro. This is maybe they think it's too soon for Alonso.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't think if Real Madrid went and got Xabi Alonso, mate, like,
Yeah, too
they ain't
early.
going nowhere. They'll play some decent football. They ain't winning nothing. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's too soon. It's way too soon, bro.
A
Way too
Nagelsmann
soon.
thing, innit?
Oh, 100%, bro. Just because people play good football, you know, or coach a team to play good football, don't mean they're going to be any good.
Yeah.
Like, look at De Zerbi.
Oh,
Yeah, like,
he's slightly dying at the moment, you know.
yeah, well, obviously, we all knew this was going to happen, but this season they've gone away from that. They started off the season, yeah, and Sky were bigging him up, and now they've gone down the Andrew, and now they've killed him off as well because he's lost his last 2 games. Yeah, everyone Sky bigs up flops, literally.
Crazy.
Bielsa was another one, exactly. Like, bro, that guy was so easy to play against. Yeah, all you got to do is just long ball over the top, you clean through every time.
Yeah, we put 9 past that Leeds team, bruv. I remember.
Mate, we spanked Leeds, man. We spanked them. Yeah, but who else? Man City put 7 past them, didn't they? Like, this is what I'm saying. They big up these hipster managers, yeah, that have won nothing. How about let them go and do what they're doing? Don't
Yeah.
big them up and see what they do, and then in 4 or 5 years' time, have an opinion. Yeah, because bigging up this Alonso guy, yeah, cool. They might be top of the league or whatever. Yeah, but come on, man. How long has he been there? Like, just
Exactly.
see
And it's
what
not
he
even
is.
Christmas yet, bro.
So I'm saying the top of the league. Yeah, 31 points. He's not lost a game yet. He's won 10 out of 11. Yeah, cool, great. Yeah, he's conceded 10 goals in 11 games. So what we're saying here, he's conceding a goal a game. Yeah, the only difference is he's scoring 3 a game. Cool, that ain't sustainable. Yeah, that ain't sustainable because what happened is Bayern Munich, who have conceded less goals and scored 8 more, will eventually catch them 2 points up, and you'll be done anyway. Yeah, and then as soon as they go above Leverkusen, that team will fall down the table. They won't win the title. They won't win nothing this season. Yeah, but if he gets in the Champions League with Leverkusen, cool, fair play to him. Now go and
See
win
how he
something.
does. Yeah. See how he does in the Champions League. Like, give him time to develop. I think that's missing in the modern game with players and with managers because there's such a scarcity of real quality. Everyone's getting fast tracked. Like, no one's allowed to develop and become. It's all about like we're paying for potential. Bun potential, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Arsenal got potential coaching their under 18s, bro. Like, what's potential, bro? Like, it's like, can you go out there, do it week in, week out? Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what it is. And this is the problem. Everyone's, we're paying for potential. That's why Chelsea can end up spending like 80, 90 million on Mudryk. Man United spend 100 million euros on Anthony. All this potential rubbish, bro. Like, we spent 70 million on Hoyland. All this for potential, bro. 70 million should get you a guy that's ready to come in here and score
Finished
25
article.
goals a season. Like,
Mm.
that's what 70 million should get you. It should get you a striker that's going to come in and compete for the golden boot. Like, 70 million should get you an Ivan Toney, bro. Like,
Facts.
man ain't spending 70 million on a 20-year-old kid, yeah, that scored 9 goals last season in Serie A, one of the easiest leagues to score in, bruv.
Fact.
Like, that's crazy.
This is the problem, though. It's not only the 70 million fee; it's the wages and the agent fee. Yeah, so we're talking like, let's say he's on 80 grand a week. Yeah, that's 4 million a year for 4 years. That's 16 million. So that's now 86 million plus his agent to get a kickback, 90 mil.
Yeah,
90 mil for potential. Is this where we're at?
that's what
It's crazy. And the thing is, I'll take the piss out of Xavi at Barcelona because I don't think he's that good. Now, at least he went away and won stuff and actually coached a team in a foreign country where he didn't know the language. Yeah, and he won title after title. Then Barca said, "Okay, cool, you've done your apprenticeship. We'll have you." Yeah, then he went and won a title with Barca. Fair play. Yeah, fair play. But these managers, you're right, they just get fast-tracked so quickly because if you actually look around the world right now, how many managers are actually any good? It's still the same old faces.
It is the same old faces, and these are the guys that you kind of need to stick with for now. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you need to. Like, I didn't realize that. And if you look, like, for instance, like Spalletti's just got the Italian job. I didn't know that he got that. Do you know what I mean? But like, he would have been a good manager to look at. Do you know what I mean? But he's been snapped up straight away. Like, the good managers like that, they get snapped up straight away. Like, Mancini's gone international as well.
Obviously, it's Saudi, isn't he?
Yeah. Saudi or Qatar. I can't remember. I think Saudi. And then Nagelsmann like got sacked. I don't rate him too much, but then he gets the German job straight away. Like, decent managers ain't out of job for very long because there's such a shortage of them. There's such a shortage of them. Do you know what I mean? The only manager that's been out of a job is Zidane, and that's because he doesn't want one, bro. Because he makes so much money. He probably makes more money away from management. Management's a side hustle for Zidane.
Yeah. When he gets a bit bored, he'll go, I'll be a manager again.
That's what it is. It's a side hustle for him, bro, because he's so marketable as a brand himself. He doesn't need to manage to make money, and he knows the stresses that comes with management. So he's like, forget it. Well, I can just make money. They'll pay me to interview Lionel Messi. Why am I going to coach a team every day?
Fact. Yeah, fact.
No, like, it doesn't make sense. So it's one of them ones where when you look at these managers right now, if you're a good manager, you're not out of work very long because there's very much a shortage of good managers. It's the same if you're a decent striker right now. They're talking about 130 million for Osimhen, bro.
He ain't worth anywhere near that.
No way.
I reckon he'd flop in the Premier League.
Yeah, bro. After one like eye-catching season, one.
Somebody said this to me yesterday on one of my tweets. Yeah, they was talking about Odegaard. Yeah, so I quoted it. I went, mate, Michu had a freak season as well. Yeah, Michu scored like 22 goals in 43 games for Swansea that season. Yeah, about 8 assists or something. Following season, he was injured. Yeah, and then he was playing in Italy, got injured there, and then he was in second division in Spain, just like that. And it's like, yeah, cool, you can have one good season, but the way people hype it up now for a player having one good season. Yeah, I watched the second half of Scotland the other night against Georgia. Yeah, that winger for Napoli scored a couple of goals. Played all right, to be fair, but it's nothing special.
Yeah.
But I didn't look at him and think, wow, like, you're playing Scotland, mate. I'd expect you to score against Scotland. Yeah, but it's like, it's nothing special. Like, and he's being tipped for about 100 million. Osimhen 130. I mean, come on, man. Where are we going with this, mate? Yeah, like that Osimhen would flop in the Premier League.
Yeah, but that's what I said to Chelsea fans, bro. If you got a choice between him and Tony, Tony's cheaper and he's better. Get Tony. Yep. If you get Osimhen, you don't know what you're going to get. You might as well have kept Lukaku.
Well, he's smashing it this season.
Bro, but that's what I'm trying to... Bruv, listen, with Lukaku, if you service him, he will score, innit? He's rubbish, but he puts the ball in the net if you keep giving him volume, innit?
Yeah, you give him 5 chances a game, he'll bury a couple of goals. He might score the odd hat-trick.
But that's what I'm saying, and it'll be the same with Osimhen, bro. You're going to have to literally feed him the same way you feed Lukaku and hope for the best.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, Zidane got a lifetime contract with Adidas, bro. Like, they'll pay him until he drops, mate.
Definitely. 100%, man. 100%. Yeah, and listen, fair play to him. One of the best footballers in the world, ever. Yeah, deserves everything he's got, man. 3 Champions Leagues in a row. That probably won't ever be done again.
Yep.
No, and that headbutt on Materazzi as well. Legendary.
He's got one hell of a catalogue, bro. You know what I'm saying? One hell of a
Champions League
catalog,
final screamer against Leverkusen.
bro.
Yeah, proper player, man. He deserves his contract. And I see these players getting deals now, and I just look at him. I think, mate,
Bro,
you've done nothing.
he got a brace in the World Cup final, '98 as well.
Mm. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he scored 2 headers, bruv. Like, do you know what I'm saying? And that's one thing he's not known for. So it's one of them another.
Didn't he score? Didn't he score a penalty against us in stoppage time? In the
That was
quarters
in the was that the Euros or something?
Yeah, it was like a last-second penalty, and he spanked it straight in the top corner.
Yeah, but I can't remember if it was the Euros or the World Cup. But he slapped it.
Yeah, look at that. Scored a Panenka in the final against Italy as well.
Italy as well.
Do you know what? That goal is always forgotten because of the headbutt, isn't it?
Because of the headbutt. That's what I'm saying. But the cheeky had to do that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reaction.
Yeah, it was just like, yeah, I'll dink you. Yeah, well, you keep mugging me off. Cool, I'll headbutt you. Yeah, my final game. See you later. And just walking out.
What a way to sign his way out. Like, he just don't give a shit, bro.
Fucking sick player, man. Proper sick player. But listen, we are going to wrap this up, people. It's been a good show as always. Make sure you smash these likes through the roof. We're not even on 300. Come on, man. There's over 900 in here. All right, come on. And I'm going live with Fluers. I'm going to ruin his Southgate agenda in a minute. I quoted him last night. Listen to this here before we wrap up. Listen to this. I quoted his tweet. He said, England must sack Southgate. It's gone stale. So I put, Southgate hate and fear is an illness. England are superior and serious. England fear is growing. Southgate agenda exposed. Southgate fear is strange. England sensational and unbeaten. England scare me. Southgate hate is real.
Nah, that's crazy, bro.
I'm going to read them all out to him in a minute. Yeah, he's got an agenda against Southgate, mate.
Listen, the England thing's been stale for a minute. You know them ones. So to say that it's gone stale, it been stale. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mate, we conceded 4 goals in 8 games, man. We're qualified, unbeaten. What's the issue?
True.
What's the issue? Yeah, 22 goals in 8 games. Yeah, cool. We're supposed to win them all, but and score goals.
Still got to win them, though.
Still got to win them. Exactly, man. Exactly. But yeah, it's what it is. What do you got coming up, man?
Live with Northside at 5:45, people.
5:45. Make sure you tune into that. He's coming here on Friday. Him and his missus. Yeah, his missus are flying out to Spain on Friday, staying not far from here. So yeah, we're going to do a little link up. I think he's going to jump on my watch along on Saturday. So that should be jokes, man.
Quality. Yeah. That's going to be lit.
Yeah, proper. All right, big up to everyone in here, man. We're going to redirect to Terry. Make sure you spank his chat with Southgate in. Yeah, Southgate in. Yeah, let's just wind this joker up. And I'll have a video dropping. Maybe I'll talk about Southgate on the other channel later. I'll record a video later. So keep your eyes peeled for that. But we're out of here, people. Laters.